From Turku to Tennessee, welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans from around the world. It is your host, Galadon, and yes, it's true, I did try to break Clash of Clans. For those of you that are wondering about that, yes, it's going to be interesting, it's going to be a little bit crazy, and if that's the only reason you came to today's episode, go ahead and fast forward to 5 minutes and 30 seconds in today's episode. Otherwise, if you're a true Galafam member, maybe consider subscribing. Hang out for a little bit of Gem Farm Fix Max That Rush. It is the 98th installment of this series, and this very expensive account that nearly was forgotten. And unfortunately, I stopped playing this account for weeks at a time. And so we're trying to catch up right now. I literally have more Clash of Clans accounts than there are hours in the day. Literally. And it makes it tough to keep up with everything. So yes, thank you so much for raid weekends. That has been such a blessing to those of us that need a little extra loot every single week, for doing 6 simple raids over in the clan capital, and we can get another major defense done while looking at our beautiful progress/use code Galadon base. Just a friendly reminder for everyone that raids me or happens to inspect my base that a great creator code to use would be mine. Okay, let's talk about how many builders it takes. I can't. Okay, now there's 6. There were 4 a second ago. Now there's 6 builders free. I can't keep up, you guys. I really cannot. It's just, I don't have the time to get the raids done. Although, the raids have been crazy good recently. We are in that sweet spot that I keep on telling you guys about if you're at Town Halls 14 or 15, right around Champion 1. And honestly, maybe 400 or 500 trophies in either direction seems to be an amazing spot to find huge amounts of loot. And yes, we are putting that to work eventually, although, yeah, of course, we have hammers, we have the raid medals. I love having so many different methods to obtain free loot, right? It's great, and we thank Supercell, and I'm trying to be extra nice to Supercell and the Clash of Clans team for all of the hard work they do to make this game great for us because of what's coming up in a couple minutes in the video. But in the meantime, we are working on the pets. Gotta love the pets, although I'm not using the poison lizard, so I don't think we'll be doing any upgrades on that one until everybody else is maxed. Frosty, Diggy, and the Phoenix, which is obviously my favorite. Diggy on the way up, let's go. And what else? We've got 6 builders free. I've got 6 builders free. This is crazy. We need the end of the season loot, right? Another one. I mean, think about the list. Now, just in this video so far, we've talked about the raid medals, we've talked about CWL medals, and now the gold pass loot. So really, there's no excuse. I understand that many of you cannot afford to get the gold pass, and I try to get more of those gifted out to you as soon as Supercell makes it available for content creators to gift gold passes. I'm going to be doing tons and tons of them. So we're working on that through the Supercell store. So I promise to keep you guys updated as soon as anything happens in that regard. Okay, so we got another wall upgrade. We're closing in on Max Town Hall 15 on this account, and that would be pretty sweet to have 2 fully maxed out Town Hall 15s. For now, the wall grind, yeah, okay, it's going to be a while, obviously. And yes, I also realize that the rest of the walls have not been unlocked yet, and it seems very likely that before I get these walls maxed out, the Clash of Clans team will decide that you can upgrade all of your walls, and that's going to slow me down even more. But in the meantime, we've got some runes, gonna put those to work. We've got defenses that we want to get upgraded. We've got rabbit lanterns in the way, and I have a couple of shovels. I'm trying not to clear those because I like to keep the special obstacles, at least on my main account and on this account. I try to keep all of them, and we're working on getting them organized. Although I admit I did not buy the big shovel package that we saw a few months back for this account. I only bought it on the main account. Okay, back to more raid weekend medals. Gotta love this. This is going to help fill me up right here. And yes, of course, I realize I have 4 builders free and I don't have that many raid medals, but we get another air defense upgraded. And then, I don't know, this is just a random look at the profile of this account. It used to be embarrassingly rushed, low level, no donations, no loot gained, but we have gained big numbers and the account looking better than ever. Now, speaking of big numbers, this is one of my favorite things to execute while farming. And again, I know I've talked about it, but if you want to challenge yourself, try to get in there and wipe out a Town Hall 15 farming for a 3-star. And what I mean is a star for gold, a star for elixir, a star for dark elixir, and do it without using your heroes or the siege machine. Now, I will tell you right now, there is no other army in the game besides sneaky goblins that could accomplish this. I dare you. I dare you to try. Sneaky goblins all the way. But now, the moment many of you have been waiting for, this is it. How, where, why, when did Galadon try to break Clash of Clans? Now, those of you that follow the channel know about my Strange But True accounts, and you may have heard of Galadon 15 point, huh? This is a unique account. It is the only Town Hall 15 in the game that I'm aware of that has no heroes. And also, it has managed to crash the game, Clash of Clans, many, many times with, that's right, decorations, because I have so many unplaced items. Check out the unplaced items here. And yes, I was fully expecting to purchase this statue and have it crash the game yet again, because this has happened several times in the past. Well, okay, so I did happen to mention publicly that this was happening, and it turns out that a certain source at Supercell on the Clash of Clans team said, and I quote, "I think we should fix this, even if it's affecting just one player." And it turns out they did. They made a change somewhere in the game, in the code, and so now when you have too many unplaced items, it no longer crashes the game. It automatically sets the item out, and here I couldn't find it. I was like, what? Where is it? My unplaced items are blank, and I thought it was a new glitch in the game. No, it turned out that the new item was already there, being presented to me to place. So the Clash of Clans team made a fix, and it no longer crashes the game. And then I realized, wait a minute, they did this just for me. I also heard somewhere that the average worth of an hour of a Supercell employee's time is about $8,000. And and then I realized that they might send me the bill for, okay, I got, all right. What is this? This is Peter $17 with the status report for Fix That Rush episode, whatever. Galadon has gotten more trophies. He somehow managed to spend no money, which is amazing to me. And he's lost some gems, which is terrible. He's got some walls to do. He's got some defenses to do as well. He'll probably never get it done, let's be honest. Thank you, Galadon, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. Blah, 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 blah. I can talk so fast, I'm so impressive. It's Galadon, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for more terrible attacks. This is Galadon, and I have been asked to read this statement by my attorneys. I in no way intended to defraud, deny, or delay any employee or employees at Supercell, and I regret my actions and all those who may have been affected by my poor choices. I am truly sorry, and this will never happen again.